Jeez, if I can type today, it'd be really great. Sheesh. Oh, demand. I hope I spelled her name right. I did, because it's saying the little ditty about her, but she doesn't have any clips. But there is her Twitch. Give her a follow, you guys, because she starts emotes from the basic sketch drawings and does them in with everything. Yes, Sammy Love came in first, Cade came in second, Johnny came in third, Cookie came in fourth, The Man came in fifth, and Janu and Pixie Dust decided to yeet off into the universe together. Hiccup is absolutely a sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, she comes in and gives me a little love bomb, and then leaves. Oh, yeah. So I actually got 2 books signed. So unbeknownst to me, somehow, even though I'm in the Facebook group where my favorite author resides, and her sister has been in there talking about her books, I've been on an anti-Facebook thing for like 6 months. Whenever the politics start piping up, getting nice and piping hot, I go on Facebook hiatus until it's all over because I can't stand it. But I found out that not only is my favorite author an author, but her sister is too, and her sister's written 3 books. So this is the 3rd book in her sister's series. It's by Madison Score, and hers is it's Accidental Mystery. It says a Claire Hartley accidental mystery. So I ordered the first 2 books while I was standing in line, but she did sign. She did sign it for me. And then I took my favorite Lucy Score book, since Lucy said, "Hey, it's my sister's signing, but I'm going to be there. Bring your book and we'll sign it." And it's Things We Never Got Over. This is the collector's edition. It's got like holographic daisies on the front. It's got the fancy edges, all of that. And then it is signed by Lucy inside. Lucy is a native Pennsylvanian, and she goes around to different store locations where her books are, and she'll just randomly sign books and leave them for people to find. I haven't been that lucky, but no, demand. How dare? That'd be like asking me to sell my favorite Dracula book. Are you kidding? That would be like asking me to sell this one that's got the bats on the side and the velvet cover. You can't ask me to sell my other children. Hello? The nerve. I know you're just kidding. You want a cookie library cart? Listen, as long as you follow my rules, Cade, I would let you read any book in here. Welcome in, Dine 187. You have to follow 2 simple rules. Number 1, you can't eat while you're reading my books. And you can't lick your fingers to turn the pages, because I would never be able to touch the book again. Yeah. I can't read. Let me get this game going so we can get started with the marbles, and I'll tell you my whole thing. So, I used to be a very big advocate of the library, and I am for other people. People that can do library books, I love you. Go read the books. Go do the things. But I was watching a YouTuber talking about books, right? And she was at Barnes & Noble. And what she does is she puts a bunch of books in her basket that she thinks she might like. And then she sits down and reads a chapter of each book to figure out if she really is interested in the book. But what she did is she went to the Starbucks cafeteria portion of the Barnes & Noble and bought food and sat there eating and turning pages. And my stomach turned. Because I didn't think about people actually doing that kind of shit in a Barnes & Noble. And it made me gag just a little bit. And then my brain went from that to, oh, if they do that, what about the people that lick their fingers and turn pages in library books? Oh, I can't. So I cannot. I will borrow ebooks. I will borrow audiobooks from the library, but I cannot. I even get after Johnny if I see him licking his finger to turn a page in one of the books that's mine. And I'm married to him. I kiss him. And I can't. Sammy, not with books. No. Sammy, you're now in jail. You went out of jail. Somebody's going to have to do 10 gifted subs to get your ass out of jail because that's disgusting. Disgusting. Ugh. Ugh. Sammy? No. Absolutely not. Anybody else for this round of marbles before Sammy makes me hurl into my garbage can? Exclamation point play to get on in. No, that's disgusting. Licking a book is a must. Who the fuck? Oh, let me grab my book and no, we don't do that around here. We don't do that. To be honest, the only person I let read my books is Johnny. And he doesn't eat when he reads my books. Johnny, did you want in this round of marbles? You haven't exclamation point played yet. No, licking your fingers. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. If you feel the need to lick your fingers and turn a page in a book, buy one of those little rubber grippers you can stick on your finger and use that. Don't lick your fingers, especially with a book that other people in a public setting are going to be touching. No, absolutely the F not. That's why I cannot check out library books. It just gives me the EBGBs. Here we go, everybody. Good luck. You get a cousin and eat it? Sammy, we're not that type of channel. Sorry, I had to. See what happens? My husband feeds me pizza and I'm properly caffeinated. Where are they? Where are they selling cousins? Well, you know, I heard in parts of Arkansas. And I can only make that kind of a joke because I have family in Arkansas. We're allowed. It did go south, didn't it, man? All the way to Arkansas. It's Arkansas, Sammy. Isn't it? Okay. Oh my God, I cannot. Also, I posted in Discord. I posted the picture of it, but part of the gift from the anonymous throne gifter came today. It is the dark chocolate peppermint sauce that goes, it's like a dessert sauce. I opened it up and smelled it, and it smells like heavenly dark chocolate with peppermint in it, and I'm so excited about it. And I can't say who it's from, even though I think I know who it's from. The only family reunion you can get lucky is in Arkansas. Yeah. It's not Arkansas, Sammy. It's Arkansas. Yeah. Family tree is a wreath, yo. Oh. Listen. I've made those jokes my whole life. My dad is from Missouri. And he's got family on his side of the family that's in Arkansas. And I think there are third cousins that are married. Yeah. I'm like, listen, that's a little too close to the apple tree, Johnny Seed. We ain't doing that. No. Missouri. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We're still waiting on Johnny and myself to come down. It does really like you, Cade. But yeah, I'm wondering though, now that my dad has passed, if what little bit of Southern accent I get, if it's going to go away, or if because I'm 54, I'm stuck with it. I know that it's not going to get worse at times because, when I would talk to my dad on the phone, I would be a little bit more twangy, for a couple of days. Yes. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm half deaf. So if I get really pissed, my hands start flying instead of my mouth. I start cussing in sign language and using sign language because I'm too pissed for words, literally. But, it does sometimes. Yeah. Not too often. I mean, my mom was from Colorado, so I kind of had like an even keel of it, But my dad, he spent 18 years of his life in Missouri, went in the service,
Tangia Dungeon
and then he flew to Oregon to live with his sister and start working out there and met my mom. He was out there his whole life and never lost his accent. Welcome in, Fight Bunny. Exclamation point, play to get on in this round of marbles. But yeah, my dad, he had the drawl, and he would say body instead of body, and he'd say wash. I'm gonna wash some clothes, or you need to dump that oil out. I was like, oil? What's oil? He goes, the Crisco, the oil. How do you spell that, Dad? OIL. Okay, it's oil. He's like, that's what I said. I said oil. But I have a lot of fond memories of my dad and his language and me not realizing for a long time that I didn't say breakfast correctly until I met my husband. Anybody else for this round of marbles? Exclamation point, play to get on in. I had to learn to say breakfast correctly because I said it wrong. I just realized it's not playing my playlist. It's playing what I was listening to earlier. Wow. I'll deal with this though. Well, speaking Jersey is pretty easy though. Because you guys it's like Philly. Y'all use John for everything. See that John over there? You going to that John down the street? I kid. Welcome in, LA Steve. Okay, here we go, everybody. Well, hello, motherfucker. But it's good to see everybody here tonight. I'm glad people had a good weekend. Like I said, I had to work today, so my good weekend kind of went tits up. But, I work Sunday through Thursday, so I can't complain too much. And It was pretty slow today, so I didn't have to do too much, which was nice. Oh, Steve, I never noticed your picture before. Is that your wife? Yes, Demand. My in-laws are coming here. My father-in-law requests to come to our house for Thanksgiving because I'm the best cook and I'm the best daughter-in-law. So, his words, not mine. Not trying to humbly brag, but humbly bragging at the same time. Oh, is that Lindsay Sterling? Oh, she's gorgeous, though. I would. I did. Listen, I love my new microphone, Steve, but if I tap my cheek on it, it mutes it.
I'm dead sick.
Listen, Demand, I would definitely do that because I can throw down some food. I definitely can. I think that's why Johnny married me, honestly. Well, hello, motherfucker. I think that's why Johnny married me is because, I can throw down in the kitchen. You know, I taught myself to cook at a young age, and my mom was a good cook too, but she really encouraged me instead of discouraging me. She really encouraged me because I was back in the day, was what they called a latchkey kid. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that terminology before, but our parents were working and we were home alone. Yeah. And I would run home. Well, I mean, I can throw down in the kitchen. I can throw down in the living room. Listen, I'm going to keep it PG today. Y'all, Demand's trying to bring it out of me. I can hear it in his keystrokes. But no, I would run home from school because I didn't want to miss Julia Child on PBS. I loved watching her cook. I loved that she was a very strong attitude. And she had a presence about her that was just, she was there. She was large and she was in charge. And I wanted to be Julia Child. I did. I still want to be Julia Child. So I started writing down her recipes while the program was going, and I would call my mom and say, can you bring this stuff home? I want to try cooking what I watched on TV today. No, I can't do her voice. Her voice is just too unusual. I can't. That was a really horrible Julia Child rendition. But I will tell you, my awesome husband, he made a dream come true for me. We went to Washington, D.C. to meet up with my brother and sister-in-law. My brother was working on his second doctorate. And he had to study at the Library of Congress. And so we went down to meet with them. And Johnny, you can suck my butt. Anyway, we went down to meet my brother and sister-in-law down there. And we went through one of the Smithsonian Institutes down there. And lo and behold, in front of my very eyes, Demand, I had my hands up on the window and I was looking in at Julia Child's kitchen. I got to see it all. I was so excited. And not only that, I got to see the pandas at the Smithsonian Zoo. And I am a huge, and when I say huge, my nickname is Pandy, huge appreciator of panda bears. I love them so much. They're my favorite. And so I got to see, was that when the babies were there, or was that no, the babies were a different trip. That's when we met up with our friend Garth down there. I said kiss my butt, not lick my butt. Did I say lick my... Oh, I might have said lick my ass. Listen. I might have said lick my ass. I might have. That's a very 80s thing to say. Okay, I did say suck. Okay. I thought so, but yeah, lick my ass was a big 80s thing. Oh. Now that you have that vivid imagery stuck in your head, let's get another round of marbles going. Demand, you're going to be the death of me. I love that you're here, but you're going to be the death of me. Exclamation point play to get in on this round of marbles. But yeah, so tonight I figured that you guys listen. I know you guys like to watch me play DBD, and you like to play DBD with me. Do we try to do DBD and see what the wait times are like? Because the wait times all day today, I've been peeping in on people's streams, were horrendous today. Or do we do the casting of Frank Stone? Let me put up a poll if I can figure out how. I might be able to figure it out.
Tangia Dungeon started. Exclamation point join.
Okay. Whoops, if I can type today. Okay. Hey, this playlist kind of bops. Okay, I put the poll up for 10 minutes. The casting of Frank Stone is a choose your adventure kind of a game. There's no fighting, there's no nothing. It's just a walkthrough of the game, and you make choices. They may be good, they may be bad. Dead by Daylight, obviously, is an interactive game. So, you know. But if you guys could vote in that so that I know what we're doing, I would appreciate it. I figured out how to do a poll by myself. Aren't you guys proud? I mean, not to brag, but I'm a professional streamer. Okay, let's go ahead and is there anybody else that wants in this round of marbles? Exclamation point play to get on in. I don't know why these monitors are doing something for me. I can tell you I noticed the anti-blue light thing because there's no strain to my eyeballs. Anybody else for this round of marbles? Exclamation point play to get on in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start this round. If you missed out, I will be doing some more rounds, so don't you worry and don't you fret. I know you're all about DBD, Sammy. But the poll is going to be what decides it. We've got 3 votes for Frank Stone so far and none for Dead by Daylight. So if you want your voice heard, you got to participate in the poll. It is up at the top of the chat. I've heard mixed feelings on the casting of Frank Stone, but I'm still interested in doing it. It's up at the top, Sammy. If you're trying to look for the poll on your phone, I have no idea where that is. We got Demand in first, Johnny in second. Johnny is trying to take the lead from Demand. So we will see. Ooh, we almost had a yeet fest off of the side there. Johnny is going down faster than Grammy's panties at a strip club. Yeah, it's above the chat, Sammy. Johnny pushed you. What do you want me to do, Demand? It's not like I'm going to go down there and tell him, you're bad. You pushed a man. Absolutely nothing. That's pretty accurate. Unless it was cheating. It's not really cheating to bump in. He's not being rude. Sammy, trust me, I would tell him if he was being rude. I would tell him about himself. I've known Demand a long time. He's not being rude. But thank you for looking out for us. Yeah.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. We had Demand come in first, Fight Bunny second, Johnny came in third. The rest are still up for debate. Cade came in fourth. We got Cookie coming down in fifth, and we've got Sammy bringing up the caboose in sixth. Ooh, Demand, look at that ball. Ew, is that a... I don't know what those numbers mean. You're goated on a stick, boss. Grog grog. What the fuck are you talking about today, Sammy? By the way, if anybody wants to donate to the Sammy jail. Oh, how did Sammy get off of the Sammy jail? He needs to be up there. If anybody wants to donate towards that, 10 total subs gets him out of jail. Otherwise, he stays there. And, you know... Sometimes it just happens that way. Oh, is that like that skibbity whatever? The newfangled shit that nobody knows what the fuck people are saying. Exclamation point play to get on in this round of marbles. Okay, make sure you guys are voting in the poll. We got 6 votes total so far. We got about 3 minutes left on the poll to vote between playing Dead by Daylight tonight or the casting of Frank Stone. I just want to do this. If you know, you know. Goes with the song. Up above the chat pack camp, there is a drop down for the poll that says, what should Cookie play tonight? Dead by Daylight or the casting of Frank Stone? If we end up with a tie, I will have to pull up a randomizer. Exclamation point play to get on in this round of marbles. Sammy, I don't think Ice Spice is fitting the mood. It's a little too skibbity for me. I'm pretty sure I'm using that wrong in a sentence, but it's a little whack. That's an 80s one for you. It's whack. Yep. I won't do the whole Valley Girl, Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's something that I have to turn on. I'll put it on my list. I'll put it on my list to look into, aka the list for Johnny to look into, because he does all my OBS and all of that stuff that I don't know how to figure out. Johnny does it. Because there should be a stream streak, but I don't know if it's something I have to turn on, Cade. And I know you haven't missed any of my streams because you are a lovely being who loves me, and I appreciate you so much. Yeah. I like this playlist. Good luck, everybody. Just bust a move. Oh, back when rap was still fabulous. Yeah. And solid is kind of like in the Philadelphia, Jersey area, people say John for things, right? So solid was one of those things because you could be doing someone a solid, or it could just be solid. You know, it was a very descriptive. You could use it multiple ways, like John, Jawn. It's used for a multitude of things here. We were having that discussion in another chat the other day about, it was in Rossberger's chat about, you know, the slang of the Jersey, Philadelphia area and about how they don't say water, they say wooder and things like that. It's kind of funny. We got Demand, or nope. I can't say Demand is in first. I think he is, but with this corkscrew area, there's no telling who is in